Welcome in, beautiful souls. We are here to record another episode of Magnetic Beings, the podcast.
Yes.
It's been a while since
I'm Devin. Oh, no,
we've been so busy. What?
I said I'm Devin.
We're going to switch places today. I'm Heather.
Don't you ever say I wasn't.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So we've got some interesting things to talk about today.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Heather has been spending lots of time in research.
Always
Always in research. And if you've ever joined us in any of our recordings of our podcast, you would know that, Heather has a very intricate system of research and keeping her records in her books that's all color-coded and pretty.
Yeah. I don't have I can't find my books right now. It's so weird. I'm like they're somewhere, but if you could see, I blame it all on the puppy. It's a big mess. It's all because of the puppy, not my fault.
That's funny.
I was missing something.
Oh, your bracelet.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
I love that bracelet.
I do too. I love how it found me.
It's cool. You should tell the story.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful, you guys? It's all ivory.
Yeah, and it was in an old box that was bought from, my boss had bought these antique boxes from Taiwan, and it was in one of these boxes in the very back, and I was helping her open the boxes, and I found it, and I said, oh, something for me. Just kidding, because these boxes are like, they have little compartments. It's almost like a little puzzle you have to solve to get into all the little areas. And she was like, yeah, I guess that is for you, because there wasn't anything that was supposed to come with the boxes. And I pulled it out and it said joy on the outside, and I was like, oh, it's definitely for me. It says joy. It was like a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And I opened it up, and inside there was this bracelet. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, and my boss kind of looked at me like, what is that? She didn't look interested in it at all. She said that was meant for you. And it wasn't the first time that she had seen a piece of something from the earth find me.
Yeah.
But under further research, I found that, yes, unfortunate for the elephants, but this was before they knew better. These were made in the 1500s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ancient artifact. It's beautiful.
Special.
And when you get around it, you can feel the energy from it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Totally.
Really cool. All right, so we ready to jump on in?
Yeah, we talked about what we were going to talk about today. We already talked about it once, which is interesting.
Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow, X. So Heather has been deep diving with some other souls, research on flat Earth.
Yeah, a beautiful community of people on TikTok in every area of question, There's expertise to be found.
Mm-hmm.
This has been something that's been on my mind since 2009.
Mm.
And it started with my looking into the moon landing.
Yes.
That's kind of a good way of measure when you talk to someone.
Yeah.
Good start.
You feel out their stance, yes, right? If you think the moon landing happened on the moon,
then you might not want to. We might not want to.
I mean, it happened, but it may have been in a studio.
Oh, sheesh.
And so some of you might be like, whoa, this is a little out there for me. And that's okay. we love you anyway. And we're all entitled to our opinions, but it's good to talk about this kind of thing because it opens up your mind, right, to other possibilities.
It truly does. Well, I think you should always question everything,
Yep,
you know?
I agree. Question everything, especially everything that you've been taught by the GOV.
Yes. In my search for knowledge over all this time I was begging to remember. And that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. And would you say that like you've learned more like in the last 3 to 5 years than
Yes.
more information is rolling in faster
Yes.
as far
Yes.
as remembrance goes? Yeah.
Yes. On multiple levels. Multiple levels.
Yeah, I think that comes through with the energy, right? The energy upgrades, for lack of a better word, that are flowing into Earth at this time.
Yeah.
Do you want to start by talking about what might be tainting the information that people receive on social media and in articles and stuff like that, which would be a group called the Flat Earth Society?
Yes, I would say that that's definitely tainting of the information. If you were interested in learning something about it, you might go there, and I feel like I don't know what all is in there, but once you get to know it well enough, you hear one thing that isn't right, and it's like, okay, discard that source.
Yeah.
That's
And the
misleading.
Flat Earth Society would be one of those sources.
Yeah, I see some people will put up in reference to flat earth like a plate with water going off the edges, and that's misrepresenting, because water, it requires a container, whether it's the oceans, a pool, a cup.
Yep, a bowl,
Yeah, you can't
our
just
bodies.
have water rolling off the table like that.
Right.
And so that being like the first thing,
It's so elementary, I feel like.
right? And
That's like an elementary concept. And they put stuff like that out there to confuse you, right? To keep you from looking closer. Like, oh, well, that's it. There's no way, because the water would just fall over the sides of the earth, and that's
Or people
not
will
quite.
say, well, do you walk off the edge of the earth? And no. But this deception that we are under from our authorities is real. And this is the root of it, I believe. This is the root.
Yeah.
All this information, and that is naturally so. All the information that we can see with our own two eyes, observable realities, and they balled it up. I was doing research the other day, and I wrote down these numbers because I was like, what? I'll tell you what I was trying to do. I had gone onto Google Earth and taken a picture of Antarctica and was trying to figure out how they made it like that. I was trying to dissect it to see how it would fit around the edges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do we have a picture of that? So when you look at the Earth from the flat model, right? Antarctica wouldn't be its own continent. It would be taken out and spread around the edges to form an ice wall, right?
According to information I found yesterday, it is 10% of the world's total land mass, according to Google.
Wow.
Its highest point is 16,066 above sea level. Okay, and this is what really tripped me out. Its circumference is 33,312, according to Google Earth. I mean, Google search engine
Yeah.
that anybody can access. When you know that, it makes sense. When you know that the circumference of the Earth is 24,901.
It's bigger than the circumference of the Earth, which would make sense. Antarctica actually flows around the circumference of the Earth. Now, what were we talking about earlier before we got on here about that number? You said something else to me.
It matches the analemma of the sun, the 24,901. And the sun is a clock that is always on time, you know, and we talked about time on one of our other podcasts as well, and how changing all these calendars and stuff has affected our
circadian rhythms.
Yeah. Right? It's a perfect clock. So 66,000 miles per hour is how fast we are supposedly orbiting the sun. Can you imagine? We're like,
hold on tight. Hold on to your britches.
crazy, right?
It's crazy. So how did you so you're in this group, right? It's a group on TikTok that talks about all of this stuff, and there's a bunch of you all over the world.
Yeah, there are. Yes. And I am a moderator on Shand TV, and he's one of many informational people that have done a lot of research, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, we're able to look at the sun from all over the world through all of these people and see and measure and figure out that it makes sense on the flat Earth.
Yeah, the way that the sun rolls around.
Yep.
Like a clock.
Like a clock.
And it's not going this way around a ball, it's going this way around a circle.
Correct. Yep. It's a perfect clock.
Let's talk about like the poles, right? So the North Pole and the South Pole. So what do you see as like true north? What have you learned?
The center.
Yeah, it's the very center. So like not at the top of the globe.
No.
It's in the center of the circle.
Yes. And like I believe where the Black Rock Mountain.
Rufus Negris.
Yes. I believe that's where it would be. It's all magnetic, you know. It's a magnetic system.
Yeah, and so if Black Rock, Rufus Negris is the magnet, right, which would be at the center, right, and on the map that map that we showed in our one podcast, it is right there in the center. The compass would always point north.
Yeah, so north is always going to be in the center. It's always going to be in there. And that's why your compass works all over the world. This is the same reason that a sundial works.
All over the world.
Yeah.
Wherever you put your sundial, it will keep your clock.
Yeah.
Which if we were ball spinning through space and twisting and turning, right, that would change depending on the season. That our entire universe is that way. It's a spiral.
Yes, and the circuits are the Capricorn, Cancer, like that. Those are the circuits that it's running on.
Okay.
There explains your seasons, because it's going, I believe, from my understanding, it's going up and down.
Okay.
On this course that it's running.
Okay. Yes. Yes, like a DNA spiral.
Right. People have a hard time conceptualizing this idea, because already I know that there's people that are hearing this going, the sun is not 93 million miles away.
Yeah, that's preposterous.
Right. It's local, and we can see that every day from our view.
Yeah, on the beach. Yeah,
the horizon.
Very close.
And back to the deception, you know, they changed things. Horizon used to be like where your eyes see the convergence. But now it seems like they've changed that. And then there was something yesterday I looked up and it had changed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to screenshot, because they're truly like trying to like totally take out this information.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
they're always not.
But
No one's doing that.
this is the thing. They came up with, and I believe it was NASA that came up with this, what's called an Earth curve calculator, which says that you should see 8 inches per mile squared for every feet in height, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably be able to see about 3 miles out in the ocean, maybe.
Yeah.
And we're seeing, like, I'm watching ships out for 15 miles. Sometimes I can see them as far as 25 miles.
Yeah.
I get the ship thing app. Tells me where they are from where I am, you know?
Yeah. And, that makes sense too, because I just got back from Nevada, and I'm standing there looking out over the mountains, and I know that the mountains are 30 miles west, right? But you can still see the mountains in its entirety. It's not hidden behind the curvature at all.
Yes.
So we see the proof. It's just that we are misguided. We are misdirected in our attention through the programming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they start when we're little baby children, and they put the mobile over our little crib, and we're like, astronaut stars, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yes, because it's flat, Reverend Jim. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. That is just fascinating. I think it's fascinating.
it's extremely fascinating, and it just makes sense, you know? It makes sense. It's what I thought it was before they told me it wasn't. And I never could wrap my brain around their concepts that they were teaching me in school. Imagine that I did wrap my brain around it and went on to college to further my education on it even more. You're not going to get anything but the narrative. When I was studying this back in 2009, I found this like a newsletter that went out to all these scientists, and it would tell different experiments, different things that they were learning. And suddenly, within, I would say, 3 years, there was 23 that mysteriously, this old newsletter, it was, you see in the newsletter, well, we lost another one, and blah, 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 and on, and and it's like, if you had an idea, a concept, you had to get a patent. And in order to do that, you had to get that approved and funded. And if it did not go with where they were placing that narrative.
Right.
You got.
And so real quick, the narrative is controlled by.
I mean, I got to say NASA because that's where it started.
But see, NASA is also controlled by
us. We pay them a lot of money.
Financial institutions like BlackRock, like
our taxes
Rockefellers,
too. Yes, that's changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all this, like the globe was not in the classrooms until I think the early 50s. I would look this up before.
Yeah, isn't that weird? The globe was not anything until
my great grandmother never saw it.
Right before the moon landing.
Yeah. Oh, planet Pluto. That looks like Pluto on the planet. Come on.
Yeah.
The Walt Disney character.
Yeah. What's the point of lying? Why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that there's more land that they're trying to hide from us.
Behind the ice wall.
Yeah.
Ancient civilizations. It also hides the truth of who we are.
Yes.
because it gives us access to tools and understandings,
Healing.
energy that is ancient knowledge that if we are stuck on a ball flying through space, we just think, oh, this is it. This is all we've got, right? We're a ball flying through space and eventually we fall off. I think it's all tied together into hiding the truth of us and the power of us.
Yeah. And healing techniques. Charles agrees.
Charles said that's it. That's exactly it.
It's done. Done deal. Control.
Yes, control. And then also, if we knew the truth of our divinity and of our true nature and who we are not able to be controlled. We're not enslaved to their narrative anymore.
That's right.
Okay, so north is perfectly center, east, west, south.
I drew an illustration of what I think or what it looks like in my mind. That's always.
And so look at this, you guys. This looks like an eye, a ball, an eyeball.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Right? And so at the center of that eyeball, which, would be our cornea and the pupil, right? When you look down, you see where this green is, where she's got this green. That's
yeah.
Truth. In my opinion, that is truth.
Yes. That's so this would be like the rufus negras.
Mm-hmm.
This would be, I was using this to kind of illustrate that disc-shaped magnet. And then, the sun, the moon, the luminaries.
Yeah.
Going around. And then outside of here would be other lands with other things going on, which we probably can also view.
If we were allowed to go there.
Or if, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So let's talk about how water needs to be contained, right? So this puts us on the flat earth. Now, like besides the ice wall, what else contains it? What's above us?
Well, a firmament. You can't have gas pressure without containment.
Right. And so explain that a little bit, the gas pressure part.
Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, True Balloons. Well, gas goes in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs a container. It has to be contained. And then if you open that container,
it combusts.
Yeah, so if you would have no more air left to breathe.
Think about that. And so when a rocket ship is sent up into the sky, right? They're telling us that this rocket ship is, out there in orbit, in outer space. And I don't believe that it ever can make it through the firmament.
No.
It hits the firmament. Have you ever seen a rocket sent up and then you see this point where you see like this purple plasma looking thing and it goes, right? And they say, oh, it's broken through the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's just going like, wee.
Right down into the ocean. I make jokes, but it's not funny because it ticks me off that people hide information like this from us.
Well,
and it ticks me off because most of humanity would hear this and be like, you're crazy. You have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm not a scientist, right? I've never tried to go to space. I don't know. But what makes sense from the research that we see and the information that is put out and just common sense, really, says that this is all a lie.
Yeah.
And when people hear that everything they've known their entire life is potentially a lie, that can cause like mass hysteria. It's thought-provoking content, right? this is all for entertainment purposes only.
It's Magnetic Beings, the podcast is what it's called, and we are on all podcasts.
Yes.
Everybody that hosts podcasts.
Yep. Apple Podcast. Well, we want to say. I don't want to say it.
Oh yeah, we can't say all that.
But yes, also on YT, there's a channel on YT where you can see the video. On all of the other area where you can listen to us, it's audio only. But on YT, it's Magnetic Beings, the podcast.
Yeah, and you can see all of them. We've done a bunch. Oh, I know what it is. So these satellites, right? They're really weather balloons. Yeah. And they're on a tracking device, and they're just up there gathering data and information, but within not in outer space.
Right.
And there's one guy he makes me laugh so hard. He comes onto a lot of the lives, and he's like, how do they poop in their space suits? How do they poop in
Oh, it floats everywhere too,
No, they're in these space suits. Like, if they took them off, they would be like, right? I never thought about the poop.
I never did either. And, I mean, most people wouldn't think that. They would just, I guess, automatically assume.
But if you think about it logically, it's like, interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
This guy that is in the community found this little device on the beach when he was walking on the beach. It looked like a chip to something, and he took it home, like a computer thing. And he took it apart, and it had like numbers on it that correlated and took us to a website. And they're called flow something balloons, and they're all over the place, and you can track them on this website.
Well, it makes me wonder if the China balloon was one of their balloons gone rogue, and they were trying to blame it on
ISS. I think they pay a lot of money to keep people not saying things.
Or they just, do away with you altogether. Because, I mean, that stuff happens all the time, and we see it. It's not like it's not covered in the news, and people that begin to speak out with concrete information that is undeniable. People,
Yeah.
you know what I'm getting at.
I know what you're getting at. Yeah. And I think that we're at a frightening point for them.
For the other stuff, for the dark side.
Yes, because they're like, holy moly.
For Luke's father. Light is gonna win.
When you say that, it makes me think there's another guy in the community, and his TikTok name is Luke Flatwalker. Well, and he made a flight simulator. It shows how a plane flying straight and level, and it does. And
it's called a plane, which is flat.
Assume a flat and level surface, right?
Yep.
So if you imagine a ball, the plane would be like what? It would either go way out, or it would have to like nose down, right? Mm-hmm. So that it could go around the globe and then upside down. Whee! So the people in Australia.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're like dangling.
It doesn't do that. And people, question that so much, and try if you know a pilot and you ask them, is the Earth flat? They're going to go, I don't know at this point, because now they're making them sign NDAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time.
I've seen video upon video upon video of
they used to.
Like, yes, it is. It is. What is
right.
It?
Now you can't.
It's almost like they're like, what do you mean? Yeah, of course it is.
And you also have those who goes back to like being taught. And then once you get to, you're flying a Cessna, you're not going to see you're not going to see curvature at that height, regardless if there was. So once you get up to where you're flying in these big planes, it's autopilot. They probably would never think about scoping out the curve.
Yeah. Or they do, and they are told. I think they are told they're not allowed to say anything to anybody.
Oh, gets me back to though this Earth curve calculator.
Okay.
If that is their model, which is that globe, then if one thing doesn't work, none of it works. And when you think about what we see, the distances we can see,
Yeah.
ain't no way.
Yeah. I mean, think about like in the desert. What's that in Nevada or wherever? How far you can see.
I
If
know.
you curved, you would not be able to see that. It was a need to know basis for every participant.
Yeah. Right? The compartmentalized in every area, like you said. I'm not a scientist. No, yes, you are. We are all scientists, and they have taken human beings and putting them into these compartmentalized roles where they can drive in more of this bullshit,
Yeah. It's crazy.
But right now, in this day and age, that is the biggest deception that they've held on to. And if you can fool somebody for 3 generations, you're done. You got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Because
it's like that monkey experiment, right?
Yeah, yes. Tell it again, because yes, it's my mom told me, her mom told her, and her mom told her, and we trusted them, and they trusted them, and they trusted them, and now you've gotten 5 generations in.
And it's the programming, right? So even if the first generation questioned it, they were taken care of, right? Or they were made to be the town village idiot or whatever, you know what I mean? And put that shame upon them for believing a certain way or understanding things on a different level than they wanted the masses to believe. And then generation after generation was just blindly follows and don't question, because the information has been, the truth was taken out, and you can't find it unless, I don't know, common sense. Still, I feel like it's all common sense.
A flat is an adjective, not a shape. A shape is a circle, a triangle, a square. But you're not going to draw a flat.
Right.
So there's the, confusion, muddying the waters, kind of.
It does. It kind of throws a wrench into any sort of sense you would make of it.
There's something called sea level. The horizon, think about this. We were talking about the boats going out, right? And how far we can see them go out. But on your beach and my beach even, you can look this way and that way. And it's going to be horizontal.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. And I know that I can see for miles and miles down the beach.
And
I can see hotels that are 20, 30 miles away.
And our tools, our technology has way, way, way outgrown original people that did experiments with things to try and prove them.
As you can see the skyline in Chicago from across Lake Michigan.
56 miles. I think.
No curve. Yeah, no curve. Yeah, so let's talk about gravity.
No gravity. There's no gravity.
It's a myth.
It's electromagnetic forces.
So gravity is a hoax.
The word gravitas.
Gravitas, yes.
In Latin. You look it up.
Yes. Dignity, seriousness, solemn.
Oh my gosh. Put in the Latin original. Whenever you're searching for something that you're not supposed to know, my people, do not go with the first option that gives you on Google, because that ain't it.
It's not going to tell me. High seriousness. We're talking serious business here. We're talking about gravitas. It's serious. Yeah, it's not going to give it to me. You have to look it up in your special search engine.
Yeah, I will. I actually think I have it. Like, that's what took me.
Dignity, seriousness. Is not
Weight? Did it say weight?
weight,
There you go. Yeah, that'll work.
heaviness,
Yeah,
weight, dignity, seriousness.
that's it. It's the weight where it's at.
That's what gravity is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weight.
I know. When I lose weight, I feel lighter. Like maybe I can float.
If we
float up
weigh,
here.
it's
I
our
start
weight.
jumping real high.
Yeah, and the density of the medium that we're in. You know, if you get in the water, you're gonna.
Yeah. You become more buoyant. Yeah.
That's where they got that junk, though, and it's never even been proven scientifically, and we were just accepting that,
You just accept it. Just blindly following the sheep.
and that really confuses you.
Yeah.
That was like the most absurd things that I learned, and that really put me to like, wait, what? Like, come on, hi, kitty.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, this was amazing.
Yeah,
I think this went really well.
I just have so much I could say about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important. Some people go, well, why does it matter? What shape of
What do you mean?
it matters?
Because it's truth. And truth is going to be revealed.
Thank you. That's what matters to me the most. And maybe that's where I differ with some folks that I come across on a daily, being involved in these flat earth lives, you know, that are, there's people that go, and they want to learn more. And that's normal. Like what? And then there's people that are coming at us hardcore, like they are paid
Yeah.
to come
Well,
in.
and that's an important point to make because they pay people to put out false truths in order to keep people confused and submissive to their narrative.
But there's now groups that are paid to come into these lives and disrupt the convo.
Interesting that you say that because I think we witnessed something like that in a live I was in last night with.
There are different groups. They've come in and they've been doing this on TikTok since back in the day of the seed thing, right? They came up at that point in time as doctors, as scientists, as medical, pharmaceutical.
Charlie confirms.
Thank you, Charles.
The Book of Enoch tells what Earth looks like.
Sure does. Like they took out of that. They took their manipulation and trying to control that narrative. They took it out of there, along with a bunch of other books.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what we mean by, hiding, withholding, skewing.
And then Pope, whoever, changing the calendar.
And so much. But, while we're getting on the calendar, I can't wait to celebrate the New Year with you this year on April 1st in Pilot Mountain, North Carolina.
So excited. Oh, my gosh. I'm so
True
happy.
New Year. I love it.
It is going to be beautiful. That's what time we went we went the exact same time. I remember. Beautiful. Yes. No, you can't go, Charles. They don't have the kitty leashes in the mountain. He said, no.
Kristen says, since everyone is waking up, are we in danger of reset?
No danger. Oh, reset. Reset would be a phenomenal thing because that would mean that everybody is on the same page. And
that's another thing that they use to confuse people, right? They put this negative connotation around like the Great Reset, and it's not, everything is not always what it seems.
Yeah. They want us to be scared.
Yeah. Or no fear. No
No
fear.
fear.
Mm-mm.
That's
We
good.
don't subscribe to fear.
Nope. No.
That's how they keep us low vibrational and keep us controllable.
Hmm. Your body can't even heal properly when you're on that frequency.
Which makes them lots of this,
Yep.
right? When you're sick,
Yeah.
when you're low vibrational. Yeah.
Oh, we just might have to talk about some more of this again.
Grab yourself a crystal, rub it on your skin. Get some tuning forks.
Really enjoyed this.
Yeah. Lots of great, and thank you all for contributing your comments and contributing to the conversation. We all learn from each other, right? So it's really, really great to do this and to get our brains thinking and kind of just really looking at things from a different perspective.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. Even if it is not something that you decide you want to change your mind on, or if you even need to, it is always a good idea to keep an open mind. You all right? Did you fall down?
No.
Did you just?
The puppy grabbed
There's
my
that
briefcase.
gravity.
This little thing. He grabbed my briefcase and was getting ready to run off with it.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I know. Oh, boy.
Well, that was a beautiful conversation. Thank you for spending this time. That was amazing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you. Until next time.
Oh my gosh, a mosquito. Did you see I had a mosquito on my head?
You know what the mosquitoes do? They try to put rips in your energy. Mosquitoes were originally created as bioweapons. She was like, blink, 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 blink. But it's also like you know that mosquitoes are naturally drawn to those of us that have the rarer blood types, the O blood types.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I just thought I was really sweet.
Well, you are.
Or because I sleep out in the nature.
Yeah, that'll do it too.
I knew that Noah didn't take those jerks on the ark.
No, it did not. He was like, get out. I don't think they were here yet.
Oh my Lord, Puppy's got the Flat Earth book now, y'all. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no.
Is he ripping up Flat Earth?
He's trying to, he thinks it's a disc.
Pun intended.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, I love you.
Love you, girl. Thank you for talking. Oh my goodness, you guys, don't forget, it is called Magnetic Beings, the podcast. You can find it anywhere you get podcasts. You can also find us on YT, right, where you will be able to see the video and the replay. Everything else is audio.
Sign language. Wait, sign language for Earth. Is this? Yeah.
On a flat plane?
Yes.
That was a nice little tidbit to add at the very end.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.
Sign language. We are Earthlings. Love you. Bye.